This demo will show you how to make thickened beverages with SimplyThick, the thickening gel you can't taste. It's quick, it's simple, and it's easy. But first, here's a brief review of benefits and packaging options. You may be used to using powder thickeners, and you will find that there are differences. With SimplyThick, you can mix a greater variety of beverages and do it faster. Plus, they maintain their consistency once mixed. SimplyThick packaging is designed to make preparing beverages as simple as possible. You will notice that regardless of which packaging you choose, everything is already pre-portioned for you. The first packaging options are individual packets. These packets are designed to mix with 4 ounces of any liquid. You'll notice that this red packet is measured and labeled to produce a nectar consistency. And we have a gold packet measured and labeled to produce a honey consistency. If you want to get pudding or spoon-thick consistency, you just use 2 honey packets with 4 ounces of liquid. Next, we have the bottle and pump system, which is designed to be similar to the individual packets and prepare 1 serving at a time. If you're preparing a 4-ounce serving, 1 full pump stroke is used for nectar consistency, 2 full strokes for honey consistency, and 4 strokes for pudding or spoon-thick. Finally, we have the bulk packets, which are designed to mix with 32 ounces of liquid. Again, what you'll notice with these larger packets is that the red packet is portioned and labeled for nectar consistency, and the gold packet is measured and labeled for honey consistency. And if you do need to get pudding or spoon thick, you just use 2 honey packets. There's 2 different ways to mix SimplyThick gel into a beverage. The first way is to use a fork or a whisk. First, measure 4 ounces of water into this glass. Then we're going to use a nectar individual packet. At one end, you'll notice a perforated area to tear open the packet. Then start at the other end and work the gel out of the packet, folding it over as if rolling a tube of toothpaste. It comes out pretty easily. Then take a fork or a whisk and agitate it very quickly and briskly for about 20 seconds, much like you're beating an egg. What you don't want to do is stir it gently like this. To properly mix, you've got to have some speed and agitation. Please do not try to mix using a spoon. It will not be able to provide the needed agitation for proper mixing of the SimplyThick gel. Towards the end of the mixing, you're going to feel the liquid become a little heavier on your fork or whisk. That's one way to know the gel has been well mixed into your beverage. As mentioned before, SimplyThick is great because you can mix it with virtually any kind of liquid. Once it's mixed, it's never going to change consistency. It's also not going to affect the taste or appearance of the beverage being thickened. And there's the final product. You are going to notice some air bubbles that are suspended in the water. It's completely normal, and it actually is the best indicator that you've mixed it properly. The second way to mix SimplyThick is by shaking the gel and beverage together in a closed container. Make sure you do have a lid that can seal tightly. We'll put our liquid in, orange juice in this case. Using our bottle and pump system, it is 1 pump stroke for nectar consistency with 4 ounces of liquid. Put the lid on tightly, and what you do is shake vigorously for 5 to 10 seconds. Before we show you that though, this is what not to do, which would go like this and only gently shake the container. Please shake vigorously as is being demonstrated. Once you're done shaking, you can serve your beverage immediately. Of course, because of the stability of beverages thickened with SimplyThick, you can always serve it later. So whether you mixed it by hand or you mixed it by shaking, you're going to have drinks that are immediately ready to drink, that look great, taste great, and will always be the same consistency. It's fast, it's easy, and it's simple.